Hello, welcome to our first building video. So today I will be showcasing roofs, of course. So I'd just like to show you guys a starting spot. So lots of building YouTubers say add depth to your build. This is what I think when they say that. So I aim to change this. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is that if you've got this large space in front of your buildings, this is my personal opinion. Most of this is my personal opinion, but I think it generally works for most things. Do this. Break it up a little bit. Then detailing. This is not a detailing video, but this is a really bad roof, and there's not really all that much you can do, but there's some things that you can do to just fix it ever so slightly. Add a little bit of detailing to the front. That does work. Then, the second part to really improve your roof, no matter what roof you've got, is to add this. A little border and an overhang. This just doesn't matter how bad your roof is, you just add this and it'll make it 100 times better. Okay. Maybe that was a bad example. But the point is, this outside, if you follow the steps that I give you, you can make a really good roof. So let's take a look at the first roof. So this is a fairly simple roof. It's like a 45-degree angle. All that it takes to build it is you just put down some stair blocks like this. On the front side, you will notice that I did actually also put these stairs upside down. It's quite simple. As you can see, I have used my border. Add the border around the side. It just breaks up the texture ever so slightly and makes it so much better. Then I've also done this, and you can see that is there. So this is just really basic roof. It works for most things. You can't really go wrong with it. It's like butter. It's the butter of your build. It doesn't make things... Well, it makes things better than they were, but it's not like... It doesn't add massively rich textures. It just works on everything. This is fairly basic design. So if you take this and you combine it with my rim idea, well, it's not really my rim idea, my rim concept, then that creates quite a nice, gentle sloped roof. It goes up and it comes back down. It's nice. It's a little bit of a softer roof. To be honest, I don't. Okay, so it's like a little bit of a soft roof. There's a slight curve. It's nice. It's nothing too rigid. It's slightly more specialized than this kind of roof here, but it's still like a general kind of thing. You can do it just to mix things up a little bit if you're bored of building roofs like that. This, some of you may recognize it, is a similar one to the one that I've got on my Cavecraft. So for that, all I did was I took this double repeating pattern. Now I have done the lip, so you take this double repeating pattern like this, just show you a little bit, then you just throw on, like I say, the border. Border really makes it better. Border and the overhang. Now I did this. Now I left this top bit without the border. I'm not sure why, but it just looks better. So yeah, you just throw in a house here. Obviously this is a smaller concept, but you get the idea, right? So it's a nice roof, a little bit more specialized than the first two, but it's nice. Then there's this one. I'm sorry, I just had to do the detailing on the house. It just looks so nice, right? So this is a really steep one. This is if you either need a lot of loft space, or sometimes it works on Norse builds, or not quite sure where else you put it, but yeah, it's really steep and it's really specialized. There's this other one that I just came up with that I should probably show you as well. Just throw these down. And it is, again, it's more specialized than the general build version, but it's not overly specialized. Sometimes, in some builds, you don't have the luxury of using a prefabricated build. you do need to come up with a specific new roof for that build. So this is another it's like that one, it's just a little bit more rigid. I'm not sure where you'd want to use this, but sometimes it helps just to know different types of roofing. Then, yeah. So that's what it looks like on the one side. Now, kind of what I've done for the other one is I've done this. Just throw the stairs on to break it up ever so slightly. So I suppose you could call this a little bit of a sharper version of that. But it looks nice, like I said. So looking back at this one, I might go over a little bit of detail. But I find put this beam in really breaks up the front of the building. But under some special circumstances, like say modern builds, they don't actually even need a roof. These, of course, you can see are all like medieval roofs. That's generally my kind of like style. I prefer to build in medieval style. But yeah, that's kind of all that I wanted to say about roofing. Yeah, that doesn't look so good, but you get the idea. So yeah, I suppose that's all I really wanted to say. Now I suppose you know how to build roofs nicely. So this, like I say, personally, if you wanted my personal opinion on which are the best, I think they all have their own different uses. Like I say, this is like the butter. Just makes everything a little bit more palatable, a little bit nicer than without. These are fairly specialist ones. They only work in a few situations. This one is extremely specialist. I mean, yeah, it kind of only really works for medieval builds. I haven't seen it used in any other cases other than medieval builds. So I suppose, yeah. And then, like I say, the plank is really important. Always with the plank. Even this one, it just makes this one a little bit more palatable. I mean, you could add a little bit of detailing just to make it a bit better. That, maybe. I don't know. I really have no idea how to fix this one. So, if there were 3 main points I wanted to summarize today, as to do with roofs, it's border, break up the front, and always have the lip. If you do that, your roofs will pretty much always look amazing. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.